Hi guys, hi, and welcome all of you to Sunday Live. Hello, everyone. I'm Monte Cagle. I'm a world traveler, his missionary, teacher, entertainer, husband, father, musician, scientist, and preacher of the gospel. Hey guys, here. Just hope you're doing okay, and I hope you have enjoyed a lot of this week. It was a very outstanding week. So many things happening. I tell you, the news nowadays is just like watching a continuous movie. It's just incredible. And hey, before we get started, I just want you to please remember to watch my videos and share my videos. You can share them with your friends. You have my permission. And like my videos. And I'd like you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really would appreciate it. And when you go there to subscribe, don't forget to click the bell. And don't forget to share the videos with your friends. I mean, some of the things that I say can help them. And like I say, a wise man learns by his mistakes, but a wiser man learns by the mistakes of others. I have many of them, and you can learn a lot from some of the good things I've done and some of the bad things I've done, what not to do. But don't forget, check it out, the Monte Cagle YouTube channel. And also, I'd like to remind you, don't forget to get my book, Racism and the Cure. You can get it online at montecagle.com. Check it out. It's a good book. It can really help you in a lot of rough spots when it comes to matters of race, bigotry, and all that racial hodgepodge. Check it out. It's a good book. Really, it is. Yeah, I think you really like it. And today, I just wanted to talk to you about something that was been really on my heart for a long time. And I think it could be a real blessing for all of you. So please check it out. Today I want to talk to you about contemporary fulfill prophecy. I tell you, stuff that's happening right now. People have got prophecies recently, within recent history, and they've been fulfilled right before your eyes. When you see things like that, I've had it happen to me. I got ideas and dreams and visions and it's not, in my life from a lot of things that happened to me and that I saw happen. Then later on, those dreams happened, or prophecies I got, specific prophecies, things I wrote down, and that was going to happen, and it happened. Now that lets me know that that's not me. That's that's a greater power, and I like to call that God, Jesus, and I would like to share with you something that really changed my life and something that I forgot about it. It's been so many years ago. Sometimes I forget about it. Sometimes I think of it. But the other day I was thinking about this morning, yesterday, and I just want to share you a contemporary prophecy that I saw or I read about 50 years ago, and this prophecy I read it about 50 years ago when I joined a youth group and the Children of God. Ta, 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 ta. There's a lot of different ideas about that group about 50 years ago, but it was a very good group that helped change my life. I tell you, man, I'm so happy that I became a part of the Children of God. And in recent years, it's been vilified and put on the been blackballed. But I tell you, they did a lot of good work, and it's changed my life and millions of other people who were desperate and looking for truth and looking for something that was real in the religious world. And it just it's the truth. It just happened. So about 50 years ago, after I joined this group, uh, about the second day I was there, you know, in we used to have little homes where missionary homes, and I read this tract, right? Now, this was a track that I started giving out. I gave out like tens of thousands of this gospel track, and it's a warning track. We called it, and it was a prophecy uh, by the mother of the founder of the Children of God, and her name was Virginia Brant Berg. Now, this prophecy came to pass, and it's coming to pass right now. And then, just in case you don't know, let me explain. The Children of God was a youth group. They were like the first Jesus people, and it started out in California, in Huntington Beach, and they reached a lot of the young hippies that were in the streets out there in the beach area, and they used to have, and this pastor, David Brant Berg, yes, he would go out with his kids on the streets and gave out gospel tracts along with his mother at different times, and they shared the gospel with the hippies at that time around the late 60s. Now, his mother got this prophecy. You know, they're a real woman of God, I do believe. I've heard many of her classes, and I've listened to a lot of her radio shows, podcasts, and they're awesome. And it was just the truth. A lot of things she said. But that is another video in itself to talk about that group and what they did and a lot of the history of that. That could take up hours, and there's a lot involved with that. But I want to show you something that specifically happened. But today, I'm just going to show you what really happened in this prophecy that I got. I gave out tens. I used to be out in the street giving out these tracts. I did it around the world in so many different places, and I know that the things that were said in this prophecy came to pass, and they were true. And a lot of things that haven't been out a lot lately, I don't think. But I wanted to show you today this fulfilled prophecies. Just in case, just a little more history about it. Like the Children of God, they were the stormtroopers of youth groups preaching the gospel. They preached to young people everywhere. Campuses, schools, parties, at concerts, and I was there 50 years ago. I'm not kidding, 50 years ago, and I personally witnessed to so many kids about Jesus. That was what I lived. This is what I saw, and I saw people's lives change for the better, and young people were reached, and the gospel was shared with them in ways that most, at that particular time, a lot of church people or the average Christian could not relate to the hippies or the young people of that time. And so we were able to do it. Black people, white kids, Chinese, Latin Americans, Hispanic, every kind of person. I was out there in the street talking to them and talking to youth in America. But anyway, I just wanted to show you how real God is, because I am testifying 50 years later that this prophecy was fulfilled, and is being fulfilled right before your very eyes in America. And so you say, well, why is the prophecy important? Well, I'd like to read you this prophecy right now, and I'd like you to check it out. I mean, it's just amazing. Like here I am sitting here 50 years later, and I am witnessing this thing being fulfilled. So here it is. And we used to call it the warning prophecy, and we gave out thousands and just thousands at concerts, thousands in the street, thousands at youth groups everywhere. And we were kind of militants for Christ. Why not? Why not get excited about something? Just give your life to something worthwhile, instead of building people's lives instead of tearing down people's lives, like what's being done by a lot of youth today. young people. I'm not cutting down young people. Everybody gets young. Everybody who's young want to do something cool, right? But that's what we did. But anyway, I want you to hear this, and it says, I'm going to read this to you because this is just happened. Now, this was written over 50 some years ago, and you can read it for yourself, but I'd like to read a little bit. It says, Warning, turn your eyes toward Memphis, Egypt, for out of it shall come the great confusion. The author of confusion is even now marshaling his forces for this great confusion. He is gathering his forces from a great nation, an eastern nation, friends that will join with him. So sudden will come the great confusion that it will cause a mighty widening of the eyes of those who have not discerned the signs of the time. Is it ever happening right now in America? But be ye not deceived. Be prepared and be not deceived by the great society. Wow, Lyndon Baines Johnson with his great society initiative. But, okay, for it will come to travail and then bring forth the great confusion. Be prepared. Even now, the skies are red, red with warning and black, black with clouds, gathering for this great confusion, which is almost upon you. It is upon you right now. And this actually happened. It's not a joke. It's not. It's happening. It's happening. It's really happening, and I am just totally blown away. And I hope you guys uh, can realize that God is real. He gives people prophecies. He tells people things that is going to happen in their future. And I hope you can see through prophecy, like right now, like the whole world is doing everything that the Bible said, like dink, 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 dink. It's happening. And this great confusion is happening in America. And I wanted a lot of things that we didn't put in this prophecy, who Egypt was. So this Egypt it's talking about is the children of Egypt, Memphis, and the Egyptians were black people. And if you notice, the BLM people right now are bringing, and Antifa and a lot of these things are really bringing the country down. You might say it's bringing it up, but it's turning America into a Marxist country. And unless people stop it, uh, it's going to happen, just like it happened in Venezuela. I've watched it happen myself. I am very close to Venezuela right now, and every time I look at the country and every time I think about it, and so many people that come from there are here, and I just think about what happened in that country, and it happened fast. I really witnessed this with my own eyes, and now I'm witnessing it in America. So the point was that prophecy was fulfilled. This is a prophecy that was fulfilled, that is being fulfilled right now as we speak. And it's the sky is red, red with warning into a red communism, and black, black with clouds that are gathering for this great confusion. And it has been a great confusion for a lot of people. You can read it yourself and see that you are living in the time of the end. I'm not trying to be gloom and doom. I'm just telling you the facts so you don't be caught with your pants down, and that realize that you're living in a very turbulent time in history, which, and the result of the turbulence is Bible prophecy being fulfilled. Jesus Christ is about ready to return to this planet. So know that, be prepared, receive Jesus as your Savior, and don't be caught with your pants down. Be caught with your pants up. And remember, just Jesus to come into your heart. It's quite simple. You can go to my YouTube channel, the Monte Cagle YouTube channel, to get more of my classes on salvation and all these other good things like that. Check it out. You'll be encouraged and inspired, I hope. So remember the Monte Cagle YouTube channel. Like my videos, share my videos, click the bell, and subscribe. So check it out yourself. You can in your own time. But a little heads up, you're living in the time of the end. Have a good one and keep looking up and not down.